Bienvenidos a otra clase del curso de bienes raíces. Este curso de inglés para bienes raíces es para todos los agentes de bienes raíces que tienen clientes que hablan inglés y quieren aumentar sus ventas. En esta sesión vamos a tener la sesión número 7, que es describiendo residencias. En la sección de describiendo residencias vas a practicar un poco tu inglés, empezando el calentamiento con unas preguntas de conversación, donde también practicas la fórmula de preguntas abiertas en inglés. El tema de esta clase es un email. Tenemos un email de un cliente que nos está respondiendo gracias a que le mostramos una de nuestras propiedades, una de nuestras residencias. Vamos a hacer un ejercicio de análisis, literatura de análisis con esta tabla en el ejercicio 2. Después vamos a hacer un ejercicio de vocabulario. En esta clase de escribiendo residencias tenemos un vocabulario con las diferentes habitaciones en las residencias, muy necesario para describir residencias. Tenemos 2 ejercicios de vocabulario y después tenemos otra pregunta de conversación acerca de nuestro email, acerca de nuestra residencia, en ejemplo, en nuestra clase de hoy. Y como en todas las sesiones, tenemos unos ejercicios de escuchar para mejorar tu oído con el inglés. Tenemos una conversación. Tenemos el guión donde tú vas a practicar atrapar las palabras que hacen falta y completarlas. Y para cerrar en inglés vamos a hacer una listing. Vamos a practicar cómo hacer un listado de nuestras residencias para practicar las diferentes secciones de la casa y el vocabulario necesario para decir que viene, incluye, perfecto para esto, te va a encantar si esto. Adicionalmente también tenemos esto y es genial para esto, nuestra residencia que queremos vender. Así que este es el curso de bienes raíces para que aprendas inglés y puedas atender a tus clientes si eres agente de residencias de bienes raíces. Y lo vamos a hacer todo totalmente en inglés. Esta es la clase 7, el tema 7, describiendo residencias. ¿Listos? Okay, welcome to your class number 7, describing residences. Describing residences. In this class, you're gonna learn all the necessary vocabulary to describe a residence, like the different sections and rooms, bathrooms, kitchens, bedrooms. We have an email from a client that we showed a residence to. We're gonna do a couple of vocabulary exercises. We're gonna practice your conversation, your English conversation about describing residences. Then, to finish the class, we're gonna practice listening. And then we're gonna test your vocabulary skills in the last exercise where we complete a home listing and we describe the residence, including the different rooms and what they're good for. We have a property for rent, so this is perfect for property managers or real estate agents that are struggling with the English vocabulary when it comes to describing their residences that they're working with. So if you're a real estate agent, stay till the end of the video so you can successfully describe a residence today after we practice and learn the different skills and different vocabulary. To get started, get ready. And before you read the passage, talk about these questions. Question number 1. What are some different rooms in a residence? What are some different rooms in a residence? Okay, a residence, a home, contains a wide variety of rooms designed for different functions. So, that is today's topic. With question number 1, they want different rooms, and the function, we're going to practice the function today. So in your notebook, get your notes ready and put in a residence, right, which is a home, we just learned. What kind of rooms do we have? And their function. So this is question number 1. What are some different rooms in a residence? Okay, we got some examples. Like in your regular English class, if you remember a little bit about the home or the rooms in the home, everyone knows the living room, right? The living room. Okay, what is the living room for? What is the living room for? It's like the living room, it's kind of like a public space. Some people call it in buildings, but in this case it's a residence. It's a central space for relaxing, for gathering, entertaining guests. Entertaining means maybe we have a TV, maybe we have an Xbox, a PlayStation, Netflix on the TV. Maybe relaxing, we have a couch, a coffee table, right, in the living room. Excellent. So room number 1 in a residence, the living room. The living room for gathering, for relaxing, entertaining guests. Good. Okay, let's do the next one. What do you guys think? What do you think is the next room in a residence? Do you know your different rooms? Most residences, I'm willing to bet, have a kitchen. A kitchen. So I think for the next one, very popular room in the residence is the kitchen. What is the function? It's for cooking meals. Cooking, preparing meals. The residence has a kitchen for preparing meals. Can you tell me another different room in the residence? A different room? Different room in a residence. I think the residence, very popular to have the bedrooms, obviously, And the function, we have different bedrooms, right? Like the master bedroom, the guest room, and they're for sleeping, usually behind closed doors. So we got things like master bedroom or the primary bedroom. We got the guest rooms for guests. And these are all for sleeping, so good job. We have a living room, kitchen, bedroom, master bedroom, the guest rooms, maybe one, maybe two. Good. So let's practice your conversation to start today's topic, today's class. Make sure you practice like this. Get a notebook. Get your notes ready like me. If you practice like this in every class, every topic, your English is going to be fantastic and you're going to be ready to deal with English speaking clients and describe the residents. Okay, let's practice. Okay, sir? Okay, ma'am? What are some different rooms in a residence? Some different rooms in a residence are living rooms for gathering, for relaxing and entertaining guests. Kitchens for preparing meals and cooking. Different bedrooms for sleeping, like the master bedroom, the guest bedrooms, guest rooms. And of course, the bathrooms, right? A bathroom. That takes me to the next question. Number 2. What are some different kinds of bathrooms? Okay, let's practice. Do you know different kinds of bathrooms? Different kinds of bathrooms. What are some different kinds of bathrooms? I'm sure you heard of the half bathroom. Half, 50% of a bathroom. A half bathroom. Some different kinds of bathrooms. Okay. Different kinds of bathrooms. What do you think? Different kinds of bathrooms? Do you know any different kinds of bathrooms? Well, we got a full bathroom. You can also have a half bathroom or a quarter bathroom or a Jack and Jill. Or a master bathroom, or a primary bathroom, or a split bathroom. Okay, let's practice. Full bathroom. Different kinds of bathrooms. Full bathroom, half bathroom, a quarter bathroom, a Jack and Jill bathroom, which is for 2 people, a master bathroom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Full bathroom, half bathroom, quarter bathroom, Jack and Jill, master bathroom. Let's look at some examples so you can describe your perfect house. Okay, let's look at the full bathroom. Full bathroom. Let's see. Full bathroom. Full bathroom. Let's see, we got a bathroom right here. Let me take a look at some different pictures so you know what a full bathroom looks like. Okay, a full bathroom, you must have a toilet, a sink, a shower, and a bathtub. Bathtub, shower, sink, and of course the toilet. A 3/4 bath. 3/4 bathroom. No tub. No tub. And a half bathroom. Half bathroom, only toilet and sink. Oh look, it's from realtor.com. Make sure you practice your bathroom vocabulary. So, full bathroom, toilet, sink, shower, and bathtub. 3/4 bathroom, toilet, sink, and shower. No bathtub. Half bathroom, only toilet and sink. Different kinds of bathrooms. For today's class, we have an email from a client, John Grant, to our real estate agent, Cynthia. The email is about our property, our residence at 216 Green Street. Okay, let's listen. Listen and follow with your eyes. Listen and follow with your eyes. Ready? Let's listen.
Unit 7, Describing Residences 1. Exercise 5, page 17.
From John Grant to Cynthia Phelps, real estate agent. Subject 216 Green Street. Hi Cynthia, thanks for showing me the unit on Green Street. It's nice, but it doesn't meet my requirements. For one, I don't like the bathroom off the guest bedroom. It's only a half bath, but my guests often stay overnight and they'll want to shower, so they need at least a 3/4 bath. Also, there's a hallway between the kitchen and the living room dining room area. Instead, I want one continuous open space. I like to chat with guests while I cook. On the other hand, I like the storage space in the attic. I do need something like that for my art supplies. A basement would work too. Can we find another home with a space like that? Thanks, John.
Okay, we have an email here. When you take the class, make sure you pause the video, look at the PDF, or pause the video and read the paragraph out loud. Practice your reading. Reading is really wonderful for your pronunciation. Like this, let me show you. I'm gonna read it and you do the same. From John Grant to Cynthia Phelps, real estate agent. Subject 216 Green Street. Hi Cynthia, thanks for showing me the unit on Green Street. It's nice, but it doesn't meet my requirements. For one, I don't like the bathroom of the guest bedroom. It's only a half bath. But my guests often stay overnight and they'll want a shower. So they need at least a 3/4 bath. Also, there's a hallway between the kitchen and the living room / dining room area. Instead, I want one continuous open space. I like to chat with guests while I cook. On the other hand, I like the storage space in the attic. I do need something like that for my art supplies. A basement would work too. Can we find another home with a space like that? Thanks, John. Okay, fantastic. This is the email, and now we practiced our pronunciation reading. Now we have an exercise designed to help you with the email. It says, read the email, then complete the table. We have the different rooms in the residence, and the advantage or disadvantage, or why. The guest bathroom is number 1. The guest bathroom. Let's go to the email. Here's the guest bathroom. I don't like the guest bathroom. The bathroom of the guest bedroom, because it's only a half bath. Okay, disadvantage, only a half bath. So we take our notes, make a table in your notebook. Guest bathroom, only half bath. Only sink and toilet. What is the disadvantage? The guests stay overnight and they need a shower. Guests need a shower. Our client wants a shower for the guest bathroom. Client, guest need a shower. This is the guest bathroom. Our client wants a shower. This residence only half bath, only sink and toilet. Next room, the hallway. Hallway. Let's go to the email and look at the hallway. Okay, another disadvantage with the hallway. The hallway between the kitchen and the living room. Our client wants one continuous open space between the kitchen and the living room. So they want an open plan kitchen, open space, no hallway. There are no hallways. Okay, so the hallway, the client doesn't like the hallway. The client wants open, continuous space between the kitchen and the living room, dining room area. So they want more like an open plan. Okay, good. That's for the hallway. Now, which one is the advantage that it offers plenty of storage space? A lot of storage space, plenty. In your notebook, make sure you have plenty means a lot of storage space in the attic for the art supplies, or a basement with space, storage space. So which rooms offer storage space? Attics, basements. Okay, so look at all the practice that we have so far in today's class. Now let's practice with our table. Basements and attics offer plenty of storage space. Maybe for art supplies. Hallways don't create open spaces. Some clients want open spaces between the kitchen and the living rooms, and the hallway is different, the hallway. Let me show you a picture of a hallway for the people that are new. These are hallways. It's so closed. It's not an open space. They connect the rooms. The hallways connect the different rooms. In this residence, we have a hallway that connects the kitchen and the dining room, the kitchen and the living room. The client wants an open space. Next, we have the guest bathroom. Guest bathroom is only half bath. Toilet and sink. That means we don't have a shower or a bathtub for the guest. The client wants a shower. So the client wants at least a quarter bath. They don't want a bathtub, but they need a shower. They need a shower. The client needs a shower. Wow, wonderful practice. Wonderful practice. Make sure you have your table with your descriptions, advantage or disadvantage, pros and cons. Today's skill for your English with your real estate clients is the pros, advantage, and cons, disadvantage. So we have an email here with our client John telling us about the disadvantages, the cons of this residence. And we have advantages too, like the storage space in the attic. That's a pro. That's an advantage. Make sure you practice and have a lot of notes. Next, I'm gonna practice with you the vocabulary list for today's topic, describing residences. Repeat and look at the vocabulary list and put it in your notebook. Write this list in your notebook. We have basement. Number 1, basement. Number 2, attic. We practiced those already in our last exercise. We also practiced living room, dining room, kitchen. Make sure you repeat these and put them in your notebook. Hallway, 3/4 bath, half bath, the guest bedroom, and we know we practice a master bedroom too. We have just bathroom, and the unit, the residence, the unit. This is our vocabulary list for today. Unit, bathroom, bedroom, half bath, 3/4 bath, hallway, kitchen, living room, dining room, attic, basement. Here we have the dictionary definition. Match the words or phrases with the definitions. Here we have 6 of the vocabulary words from our list. Letter A, including a toilet, sink, shower, but no bathtub. Which one is that? That's the 3/4 bath. Maybe in your country, they don't have bathtubs. So that means most people have a 3/4 bath. 3/4 bath. Toilet, sink, and shower. 3 out of the 4. Next, letter B. Built for storing and preparing food. Oh, okay, cooking meals. And you can also store your food in the kitchen. Correct? Basic vocabulary for residences. So this course is designed for basic students. You can be advanced and you can practice your conversation, or you can be a beginner and you can practice your vocabulary. Intended for someone to sleep in. We practice the function, right, of the bedrooms. The bedrooms are for people to sleep, for sleeping. Used for general purposes, usually with furniture, for relaxing, for sitting, for gathering. We talked about the living room. This is basic. Including a toilet and a sink, but there's no shower and there's no bathtub. Do you remember? We call those half bath. And one more. Below the level of the ground. Below ground. Those are the basements. The attic is up there and the basement is down there. Okay, make sure you practice your vocabulary list. Make sure you practice your vocabulary list, because in the next section we have another vocabulary exercise to practice. We have exercise 4, where you need to find a word or phrase that is similar, and we use the vocabulary in some real examples. For example, the men stored all clothes in the room at the top of a building just below the roof. The roof, below the roof, on top of the building. Of course, that is the attic. Number 2, the woman hung photographs in the narrow passage that leads from one area to another, connects this room to another room, and it's very narrow. Oh, look at the pictures. Look at the other room over there. The hallway. This is the hallway. Make sure you practice your vocabulary. Hallway. Number 3, the family eats in the room with a table where people eat meals on special occasions. Not all the time. They have special dinners in the dining room. Dining room. Number 4, the house has 3 bedrooms and 2 rooms with a toilet and a sink. Rooms with a toilet and a sink. bathrooms. The bathrooms have a toilet and a sink. At least like a half bathroom. And number 5, there are 5 sets of rooms that are part of one home for rent in the apartment complex. 5 units. We have the different units, different homes. So in this exercise we practice unit, bathroom, hallway, and attic. Now we have a question for you. Listen and read the email again. What kind of rooms are often used for storage? Put this question in your notebook. Now that we practiced a little bit, can you tell me what kind of rooms are often used for storage? Look at the email. Here's the email. Listen to the email, read the email, and look for storage. Storage. Ready?
Unit
Exercise
7,
5.
Describing Residences 1. Exercise 5, page 17.
From John Grant to Cynthia Phelps, real estate agent. Subject 216 Green Street. Hi Cynthia. Thanks for showing me the unit on Green Street. It's nice, but it doesn't meet my requirements. For one, I don't like the bathroom off the guest bedroom. It's only a half bath, but my guests often stay overnight and they'll want to shower, so they need at least a 3/4 bath. Also, there's a hallway between the kitchen and the living room dining room area. Instead, I want one continuous open space. I like to chat with guests while I cook. On the other hand, I like the storage space in the attic. I do need something like that for my art supplies. A basement would work too. Can we find another home with a space like that? Thanks, John.
Okay. Storage space. Storage space. Question number 5, exercise 5. What kind of rooms are often used for storage? Well, we practice in exercise 2 the storage space in the attic, in the basement, even the garage if you don't have too many cars. Basements, attics, garages, those are used for storage. Now, listen to a conversation between a real estate agent and a prospective buyer. Okay, we have a prospective buyer. Pay attention. Listen to the conversations in case that you have a prospective buyer so you can deal with your prospective buyer. Let's do exercise 6.
Unit Exercises 6 and 7, page 17.
Lesson.
Have a seat, Ms. Wendell. So, are you ready to commit to the 6th Avenue house?
I think so. I just have one concern.
What's that?
Well, my elderly mother may move in with me soon.
Oh, I see. And there isn't another bedroom for her.
Exactly. There's that spacious basement, but there's no bathroom down there.
Perhaps you could build a bathroom. Are you open to that idea?
Yes, if you think it's practical.
Well, let's find out how much installing a bathroom would cost.
Okay, so what is the home lacking? The woman needs. What does the woman need? And the home doesn't have this. Lacking. She said that she has family, right? And she needs a second bedroom. Someone needs to live with her. Listen.
216 Green Street.
I think so. I just have one concern.
What's that?
Well, my elderly mother may move in with me soon.
My mother may move in with me. Move in. She wants to live in the house.
Oh, I see. And there isn't another bedroom for her.
There isn't another bedroom for her. So what does the man propose? The real estate agent. What is the suggestion?
Exactly. There's that spacious basement, but there's no bathroom down there.
Perhaps you could build a bathroom.
Maybe you can build a bathroom and then it's perfect.
Are you open to that idea?
Yes, if you think it's practical.
Well, let's find out how much installing a bathroom would cost.
Let's find out how much a bathroom would cost. So he recommends researching the cost of remodeling part of the house in the basement, building a bathroom for the mom. That way it's like a big second bedroom. Now I want you to practice the conversation. And catch the missing words right here. For this exercise, you can do the listening. You can listen to this maybe 5, 10, 20 times. I'm going to have the audio track right here on the platform so you can download it and listen. You can download and listen. So let's listen to the conversation. Ready?
Unit 7. Exercises 6 and 7, page 17.
Have a seat, Ms. Wendell. So, are you ready to commit to the 6th Avenue house?
I think so. I just have one concern.
What's that?
Well, my elderly mother may move in with me soon.
Oh, I see. And there isn't another bedroom for her.
Exactly. There's that spacious basement, but there's no bathroom down there.
Perhaps you could build a bathroom. Are you open to that idea?
Yes, if you think it's practical.
Well, let's find out how much installing a bathroom would cost.
If you think it's practical. So practice this exercise when you have time and find the missing words in the next session for homework. Complete the description of this house right here with today's vocabulary. We have a new property. It's a spacious home. It includes what rooms? Put some rooms right here. Perfect for another room. Another room. You need 3 rooms. 3 rooms practice, and I'll see you in the next session.